The judge never questioned the lack of hard evidence. The defense attorney, appointed by the state, barely spoke. And after 4 hours of deliberation, the jury returned a verdict. Guilty. The room went silent. Terrence looked at his mother, who wept. His father, who clenched both fists until they shook. And then, Terrence turned to the judge and said quietly, "You're locking up the wrong man." He was sentenced to life in prison. He was 22. He had never even held a gun. And in that moment, the world turned cold. 28 years. 28 years behind bars. 28 years of missed birthdays, funerals, sunrises, and everything in between. He learned to survive inside. He read books. He studied the law. He wrote letters, thousands of them, to organizations, lawyers, even talk shows. Most were never answered. He lost his parents within the first 10 years. Both died of heart failure. Some said it was grief. But Terrence kept believing. He knew he didn't do it. He knew someone else did. And after 27 years and 7 months, something happened. A letter arrived. One single page. Handwritten. Shaky. It read, "I can't carry this anymore. I was there. I pulled the trigger. I'm sorry." No name. No return address. Just those words. For the first time in almost 3 decades. Terrence's heart raced. Not in fear, but in hope. But who wrote it? And would anyone believe him now? As Terrence clutched that letter in the dim light of his prison cell, one truth became painfully clear. This wasn't over. And justice? Justice was just getting started. Who sent the letter? Could it be verified? Was it a sick prank? Or the first crack in a wall that held an innocent man for 28 years? Up next, Terrence begins a dangerous quest to unearth the truth, risking the little hope he has left. The letter was folded in half. No envelope. No name. Just a torn piece of notebook paper and a confession. That sounded like a ghost trying to come clean. Terrence stared at it for a full hour. Not blinking. Not breathing deeply. Just reading it again and again. "I can't carry this anymore. I was there. I pulled the trigger. I'm sorry." No signature. No date. No return address. But it was real. The ink bled into the paper slightly, like it had been written in a hurry. Or maybe through tears. Now ask yourself this. If you were in prison for 28 years, for a crime you didn't commit, and a letter like this found its way to your cell, what would you do? Pause. Think. And if you were in Terrence's shoes, what would your first move be? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe. This story is only getting deeper. Back to Terrence. At first, he thought it was a joke. Some cruel game inmates played to stir up old wounds. But the handwriting didn't match anyone inside. And it wasn't typed. It wasn't prison safe or filtered through authorities.